Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurwreck Autos HQ. So guys, we are back from the Easter break and we're straight in to a new project. It is being picked up this morning for me. It's from Copart Sandwich over in Kent. He's going to grab that for me. I think it's pick up at 9. So, and I think it's like just gone 8 o'clock now. So I've got a little bit of time to wait, but I thought I'll just do this intro just before it comes and turns up. And then we can bring it in. We'll have a look around it. We'll see what we've got. I'll show you the car itself, what the plan is, what the damage is, what we need to get. And yeah, I paid a little bit over on this car, but you always do. As soon as I point something out to you on this car, you'll go, yeah, that's why you paid more. But yeah, I'm just gonna hang on. Let's just wait for it to turn up, and then when it does, guys, I'm gonna bring it in and we're gonna have a walk around it. So yeah, back fresh from the Easter break, rearing to go. So bear with me. As soon as it turns up, I'll bring it in. So yeah, let's do this. Right, okay, guys, I've got the new project in the workshop. It's just to the left of me. We're going to get into it. We're going to have a walk around it. We're going to see what we've got, and we'll go from there. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of this one. Peugeot 108, another one. So I've got a silver one of these, which I've got the silver one. I'm waiting for parts to come back from the paint shop, so we can't continue with that one. But this one come out and I thought, do you know what? This is definitely worth a go. I paid, I think, a little bit, not too much, but a little bit higher than what I originally wanted to pay. And there's one reason for that. I'm sure some of you have already guessed. It is a automatic. An automatic. This is what, when it comes to most automatics, you have to pay a little bit more, basically, because these cars are just, they'll just fly. They just absolutely fly away because people want these little cars like this. It's 2016. It's a 1 litre. It's a 5-door. It's an automatic. And it's like £20 a year road tax for this car, and it's got, I think this has got the chain engine in this one. It's not got a timing belt or wet belt. It's got a chain on this one. But yeah, it's just one of those cars where you think, do you know what? You know that this will sell quick. It will just fly. It is a Cat N, so non-structural damage to this one, but we will see. Once I remove all these bits and pieces, we will see if that is a Cat N or a Cat S car behind there. It has continued this way into the wing and the door and the side mirror. And I'll show you the side mirror in a minute because it is in the boot. But this is where obviously the impact was. I'm surprised that none of this has been damaged, this part of the wing. It's absolutely in the right position. Obviously headlight, obviously bonnet. And the bumper, I think, just having a look around it, I think we've got away with it. And all we've got to do is get it resprayed and maybe a little repair there from the other side. But yeah, I've done absolute worse than that. I have started to order parts for this car already. I've got a bonnet coming, but not in colour, so I've got to get it painted. I've got a headlight coming, and it's correct one, so that's good. I've got those pieces there coming, which is the cover and the, I don't know if at the daytime running like needs changing or not really, but yeah, wing mirror. That's coming as well. I have already sent pictures to the paint shop that I use. And he did say to me, you're not changing that door and wing, are you? And I said, I've got to be honest, I was going to change it, yeah. He said, no. He said he can definitely repair those two. So the door and the wing, he reckons he can definitely repair. So, but I had to take a few pictures in the angles and like up and down and stuff, and just making sure that it wasn't that bad. He said, have a go at sort of popping them back out. He said he thinks he can do those, no problem. So that will save a lot of money because finding more parts in more colours. If you can't find the right colour, you've got to paint them. So, you know, it's all about sort of saving where you can with doing these cars. But that's it. That's where the damage is. That's why it was written off. That's why, you know, it was an insurance write-off. The rest of the car got some slight scratches on it. Like, it's filthy, isn't it? This car, look at it. It is absolutely filth. So until we give it a good clean all the way around, we're not going to know 100% if it's any good, but it is filth. But I just wanted to make a start today on it, if we can, and, you know, just get the front end off and have a look behind. Is it this side? I think it's already popped it, maybe. They can't get in there. Yeah, it's already gone. There you go. God, it is dusty. It is dusty. But, you know, it's been sat in Copart, and they've been, you know, the truck's been going around and sort of getting all dusty. We're going to do a service. We are going to do a full service. So that will definitely have to be done. And we're just, I want to check that slam. Let me just put that up a minute. Hold on. Just put that. There. 1 minute. That's it. So I want to check this slam panel on the front end here to make sure that that's not been, looks like that's come down a little bit actually. That has come down a little bit. So maybe we could get it up. It's pretty flimsy. So we'll have a go at that. Be a shame to change all that just because of that little thing there. But we don't know what's going on behind, do we? So we've really got to get this off and have a good look at it. So yeah, let me show you the inside. It's going to crack on the wing. Nope. So, yeah, the inside has got this. They're actually quite nice, these seats. I do like these seats the way they are. But we have got this automatic transmission. We've got one key, no logbook. I think there was no service in this unless it's at the back. No. So I might speak to Peugeot to see if there's any service history with this, but I'm doing a service anyway. Just yeah. I couldn't see that actually, but so I decided to do a service anyway because I can't find any service history, but there may be some Peugeot service history, but yeah, I'll show you. Really nice and smooth startup, I've got to be honest. Considering it's the 1 litre, it's a really tiny one. But let me show you the mileage. So 41,622, 41,600 miles. So it's pretty low, isn't it? It's not that bad. It's not that bad. I don't know about Apple CarPlay. I'm assuming it has, but it'll be nice just to plug it in just to see if it has got Apple CarPlay and stuff like that. But yeah. Official patron thing. DAB, phone, connect. Waiting for connection to the device. So it might have Apple CarPlay actually. But yeah, 41,600 miles, guys. It's nothing, is it really? Let's be honest. For this little car. That looks alright. That just looks like it's been popped through. So we've got to wait for that other one. I have ordered one wing mirror. It's on its way. Nothing else in the car, but it is filth. It is filth. And then I'll show you. Let me show you the boot. Again, tiny little car, tiny little boot, sorry. This is the smashed wing mirror, but I've got another one coming. And actually the other one, the new one that's coming, or second hand, is got this black cover as well. So it's not a electric, it's just a normal manual movie headlight, wing mirror, door mirror cover, whatever. But yeah, just it's going to be, once I'm done, and I've done them with bits and pieces, new MOT, new service, all the parts repaired, all the painting done. It's going to be a really quick car for someone to have, because it ain't going to hang around, this car. It really ain't. I think I didn't overpay on it, but because I always do my sort of due diligence and check to see what the value of the car, minus obviously the crash damage, Cat N, Cat S, you have to drop them by 35% on the recommended retail of the cars. So you've got to make sure you allocate for that as well, which I did. And I still think there's some good money left in this car to have. But we've just got to get behind there to see what's going on. So let's take it over on the ramp. Let's get cracking. I'll set you up. Let's just see how far we get today on this new project. And yeah, we'll go from there, and then we'll have a look behind this bumper and see what's going on. So let's get cracking with the new project, guys. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys, let's get into it. And I'm going to show you what it's like behind the bumper and the headlight once I've removed it. And I'm looking around and I'm checking to make sure that there's no, what the damage is. And I've checked everything. I've checked it all. And the only thing I can see that's been hit is that bracket there at the top. Now, it sits like that, but it should sit like that because it actually, the headlight connects to it there as well. And then you've got this stop, but it's so flimsy, this thing. I'm even pushing this one, look, it's so flimsy. So I can't imagine it had a big hit. I'm even pulling it, look, with just with 2 fingers, and I'm pulling it back. It has got to go up and straightened a little bit, but I don't know exactly where that's going to sit until I get the headlight in place. That end bracket there, that's not been hit and damaged on the wing. And none of this has been damaged at the top here as well on the wing. The only thing that's been damaged on the wing is down this side here, there, and into the door. You can see already I'm having a mess around with this wing, and I've got some of it out already. It's looking a lot straighter on the actual leading edge, but it just needs a little bit more work here to push it out. I'm gonna try and continue with it just to see how far I can get with it, but definitely the body shop or paint shop's got to deal with that. But it's looking okay. It's looking okay, and you can see again as I'm pushing it from the other side, it's kind of just moving in the right position. So it's a case of just maybe heating it up from the other side as well, and just sort of gradually just manipulate the metal back into the right position. Yeah, but it just seems a waste. It seems a waste taking this off, changing it for another one if it can be, moved around and line it back up, because that actual edge there of the door is exactly where it should be. The actual edge hasn't been hit. What's been hit is this part of the door here, and that's stayed where it should be. So I'm using that as a guide, that on the door, that part there, and I'm just going to try from the other side, take the door panel off, and then just try and get this door out a little bit as well, as much as I can. But to me, it just feels like a right waste of material if I can reuse what I've got. So yeah, that's that. But the front end, definitely no damage. Definitely no damage to the crash bar. Definitely no damage to that lower trim for the bumper. No damage to that at all. That one sits in there. So that can go back on. These are the DRLs, daytime running lights. So again, these can be reused. I think they're good to be reused. I don't think they're broken. Hold on. Let me chuck that in there like that. And then I'll just chuck that down there like that. But I have actually noticed something that I have got to change. And that is the two front tyres. They are not good enough to keep. So I've got to change these tyres. Really low on the wear indicators there. And that is going to be an advisory. And I don't want that. So I've ordered 2 new front tyres for this car. This one's a little bit worse. It's there on the inner edge. It's getting really sort of bald. Not down to the wire, but it is getting low. And he will definitely give me an advisory. I know he will. He will definitely give me an advisory for that. And I don't want that either. So that's that. The other thing, the brake pads. I don't know if it's focus. Are you going to focus? Focus. They are too low for me. I've got to be honest. So we're going to have to do brake pads as well. Like I can show you actually the inside there on the caliper. Look. Right, sorry about that, guys. Yeah. I had someone at the door. It was the paint suppliers for the cars. Yeah. So what I was saying is that those brake pads are very low. Look. So I've ordered a set. Of brake pads. Discs are okay. They just want to clean up and a bit of a service around obviously the braking system, and we'll do all that once we take the pads out and we sort of clean up all the areas around the discs and the pads. But yeah, the weird thing about it, he's just turned up to get the sample, and basically I always try and give him these as the sample because it's on the car, it's on the body of the car normally. It's not plastic, they're normally metal. And on these ones anyway, but I didn't realise that they are pot rivets. Look, rivets. that's holding this in place. So I could not take it off for him. Couldn't get it off. And there's no way I'm drilling it out to put new pot rivets or new screws or rivets or whatever. I'm just going to leave it as it is. Instead, he turned around and said, look, just give me the wing. So I just whipped off this wing. There's only like sort of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screws or bolts, sorry, 10mm bolts holding the wing on place. So he said, look, just whip it off, let him take that, and then he'll get the sample and the colour and the shade from that. He got the colour code from the tag, but they always try to match the shade of the colour because of over time it fades. But yeah, you can really see this door now, really. But it stops on that edge there, which is the door inside. It stops there. So this is what I mean. So this is obviously on the inside of the door, on the inside door card. So I'm going to have a little go at that in a bit anyway. But yeah, this one's coming really quick, I've got to be honest. So yeah, the other thing I've got as well, and I want to quickly show you, I've got the service kit for this car. They've got the oil, cabin filter, oil filter, and air filter. Now, that service kit was £29.99 plus the VAT. So £39.99, 40 quid, and I've got a service kit. You can't even buy the oil for 40 quid. I think that's £65. That should be £65 on its own. So, yeah, these kits I'm getting is just save so much money. 40 quid, service kit, done. So that is what I'm going to do on this one as well, which the air filter, I just whipped off these clips, and the air filter is under there. And I've got to be honest, it looks pretty clean. It don't look that bad. It's dusty and dirty, but it don't look that bad. And someone's put a blueprint in there as well, so I'm going to change it out. But yeah, service kit as well. Such a good deal on those service kits. But yes, that's where we are at the minute with this. So let's continue. Probably going to drop the oil, do the oil change. Oil filter is just here. Tiny little thing. So we'll just whip that off, change that as well. Tiny little oil filter there. And then we'll get the service kit done. That belt looks really good. No cracks on that belt, so that's good. That can stay. But yeah, slowly getting through this one. But I think I've ordered everything I need to on this car. It's just got to wait for everything to turn up. But let's just see how far we get today. Just as much as we can. We can do the service because I've already got that. And yeah, maybe sort of get that door card off as well. Just have to see what time is like. But yeah, let's get set up, guys. Let's carry on. But it's good news about this damage, I've got to be honest, and it's just that. Just need to straighten that up. When we've got the headlight, straighten that up to match where the headlight sits against the wing. And that's it. That's just, yeah, really good news. But it is a Cat N, so it should be like this. Do you know what I mean? If it was a Cat S, then that would have been damaged because it's structural part of the car, but it's not. So they've got it right for once. Let's get set up, guys. Let's continue. Let's just see how far we get. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys. Well, I just had a little go at this. Removed the plastic wing mirror, door mirror that was smashed off. It's in pieces. So I've removed that. It was just 3 10mm bolts just to get that off. And then I thought, do you know what? Let's have a little go at this door. And do you know what? Look at that, look. It is actually much better than what it is. It's not perfect. Still needs to come out more, but I'm going to leave it there. Not going to sort of mess around with it too much. Managed to sort of take that speaker out there and get up there, and I was just levering it with like plastic. I've got a plastic trim tool here. Look, it's actually a plastic tool that I used to use when I used to do double glazing. When I used to work for Everest. Use that to lift the glass and pack it correctly in the corners, and I've still got it today. That was 20 years ago. Anyway, much better. I'm going to leave it there. I'm not going to do any more. I'm going to let the probably body shop, I see what the paint shop says, he might be able to. I don't want what it is that I don't like too much filler. Don't like it. So I want to make sure that we can bring it out as far as we can and keep going with the metal, because then you've got very minimal amount of filler. Don't get me wrong, it's not that bad now. He's still going to have to get some filler on that, but it's not that bad. But I'm going to show him. I'm going to send some pictures, and I'm going to say to him, look, do I need to send it to the body shop, or do you think you can get that out and yeah, make that better? So yeah, it's getting there though. It is getting there, slowly. But I've run out of time today. That is going to be the end of today's video, guys, on the new Peugeot 108 automatic. It's going to be a really smart little car for someone when I'm done. Like I said, new tyres, new brake pads. It's going to have full service. We're going to get all this paint sorted out down the side, change the bonnet, change the paint the bumper, because the bumper is in that pretty good condition actually. So, but it will need a respray. So I'll probably remove that bottom grille, remove this grille. I've got a new one of these coming because it's all scuffy. So I've ordered a new one of these, and then just get this bumper painted up. I don't know if it's this side as well, or he wants to do. I don't know what he wants to do. I have to speak to him. Probably do the whole bumper, I think. Yeah, I'll take the trims off. I'll take the number plate off. Take this lower. I might keep this one on. He likes to keep it. He don't want it to all stripped down, because then you can't. It's not sturdy enough to get it painted. So I might leave that top one in, or take the top one out. Leave the bottom one. I don't know yet. I'll have to speak to him. But yeah, we are getting there. Bits and pieces done. Definitely moving forward with this one. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there. That's going to be the end of today's video, guys. Don't forget, drop me a comment down below. Let me know what you think on this one. And give the video a thumbs up, guys. And I'll see you soon in the next one. Thanks for watching. Take care.